ETH is up 31% this week alone. And if we look at ETH since the beginning of this bull run, this has been its largest weekly move since. Now, since this meltdown began, the vibe was rough, confidence was low, sentiment was down, people were apprehensive. Ethereum hit its bear market equivalent. However, 2 days ago, I came out here and told you why this was the key reversal zone. I also started that video telling you why the next move was actually a 20% move to the upside for Ethereum. Now, if you managed to catch the trade, you are up 32% on the trade. Now, I did take the trade on the BitUnix exchange. However, I also mirrored the trade right here on TradingView so that you guys get to see how I execute and manage the trade. Now, if you'd like me to start doing this for all future trade setups that I do present to you, please let me know in the comment section below. And also to help you out with your trades, we've actually spoken to Phemex just for you. If you use the link in the description below, even if you have a Phemex account, go ahead, create a new one. But if you deposit $100, they're going to give you $50 back. Now, this is in addition to all of the other crazy bonuses they have going on right now. Free money at the corner of the room like this is going to help you get into positions much easier, much more stress-free. If you're looking to practice your leverage trading, this is free money for you to practice with. It's only the link below that can get you the bonus. Also, if you use the link, I don't think there's KYC, so check it out. Now, there were multiple things going on with ETH that made this trade very, very clear. Number one, the first one was that there was data supporting whales actually accumulating ETH right here. Wallets linked to Cumberland had withdrawn almost $50 million worth of Ethereum out of their hot wallets like Copper, Binance, and Coinbase. Now, usually when you have funds on hot wallets, you intend to trade with them. You intend to take action on them. And that's why when that Ethereum was moved out of the hot wallets, the smart money looked at that as a bullish sign for Ethereum, wherein people were looking to hodl their ETH as opposed to taking action on it. The second signal and red flag was this. Mike Novogratz' Galaxy Digital swaps 100 million ETH for Sol, and this article dropped on April 22nd, 2025. Guys, April 22nd was the wick. Mike Novogratz sold a wick on Ethereum. Ethereum was sitting at 1.6K. And all of this while the monthly Stokes was sitting on the bearish control zone and the RSI in that same period was sitting below the 50 percentile mark. Guys, historically, this signature has always marked the reversal for Ethereum, as it did right here in 2022. Stokes in the bearish control zone, RSI below 50, prices then reversed right here, and then rallied a good 200% to the upside. The only other time we saw both go off at the same time, Stokes in the bearish control zone and RSI below the 50 percentile mark, was right here in 2020, and that's when Ethereum took off from 186 all the way up to $4,000, which is a good 2,400% to the upside. So this was the historic reversal zone for Ethereum. But in addition to that, it was all of the sentiment around us. Everyone was looking for Ethereum to drop lower. Now, here are some of the comments I got to back that up. The first one was, nope, ETH is history. I think ETH is dying, don't buy it. One guy says it's already dead. Seems like ETH is finished. ETH is done. And I really like the response to that. He said, okay, well, this is my cue to buy. Now, here's a back and forth that took place, and I think a lot of people can resonate. People that were holding Ethereum and looking to actually let go of their bags. And also, there is a lesson on patience right here. He says, I'll give it a few more weeks before I sell it and move it to XRP and or Sol. He gets a response to that saying, I'm gonna do the same, Sol is a better pick. So it was not just Mike Novogratz looking to reallocate into Solana. There were a lot of other people doing the same thing. And the Sol ETH chart right now, while yes, it is in an uptrend still, it's putting in a rising channel. A rising channel on a technical standpoint is a bearish pattern. However, what makes it bearish is always going to be the break of the pattern. We start breaking the falling channel to the downside, I'm saying Ethereum takes over. That's right, Ethereum is going to be the better hodl than even Solana. So watch out for this chart if you're looking to actually make this move from Ethereum to Solana. Now, we are currently up $13,000 on this trade. Ethereum has not only hit our target, it has surpassed our target. And if I'm being honest, I think we have a bit more juice still left to go on this move. Now, my position size in Ethereum is based on my account size. And this is actually a good estimate of how much we usually play with when we're actually trading the altcoins. However, yours might be completely different. Now, if you're someone in the Mango Seed program, You and I have the same position system. Just put in your numbers in there and it's going to tell you just how much you should be putting on the trade. Don't fade this system because that's what's going to keep you in this game and thriving. And for those of you looking to take your trading to the next level, check out the seed program. That's where a lot of us started from, including me, and it has been a life changer. I'll be linking it in the description below. If you have questions on it, get into the Discord chat and ask away. This was meant to be a swing trade, so I will be closing out this position as soon as I'm done this video. Now, I did say we had more juice left on the trade, but I stand corrected. It appears we've already gotten the move. On the monthly time frame, we have resistance coming in at 2.5k, and this has massive confluence as resistance across multiple time frames. Like for instance, here on the weekly time frame, this is the top of the cloud. On the 2-day time frame, this is the Kijun on top, and this appears to also be the Kijun on the 2-day time frame. Now, considering we're at resistance, for those of you looking to jump into an Ethereum trade, now is not the time. Wait for the best bid opportunity. I do believe there is a potential of a retest at 2.2k, but once we have more information, we'll have a much more clear trade setup, at which point I'll either be giving you a brand new video or I'll be posting it on the Discord chat. So if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so. And if you're not on the Discord chat, join the Discord. I'll now see you in there. With this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.